As always, I gotta go straight and tell everyone all messages, not just top messages. But welcome. I am Low Energy Videos. This will be episode 3 of the bike. I will I will cycle for about an hour and then we will see. So no matter what, I will give you guys an hour. Links in the description for Blue Sky, Discord, and if you want to help me out financially, PayPal's there too. Otherwise, please like, share, subscribe, and keep me company above all else, because I find these things go by much quicker. You might also hear something wrong with my nose. I've been sneezing like crazy as of late, not sure why, don't care. It's not a big deal. What is a big deal is me not procrastinating, because I didn't do any exercises yesterday, not even my arms. There's a very good reason for that. I was a little hungover. Which, again, I know the best thing you can do is... Go on, reset. There we go. Alright, the best thing you can do, of course, is to do a little bit of exercise. Kept plenty of water. But had fun. Ooh, look at the line. It's not quite right. Need to take care of that. Anyway, we will be doing, at the very least, 10 miles. Because last time, any of you who were here last time know that I barely scraped in 2 digits. And that made me feel very bad, because those are scrub numbers. In the bath afterwards, I checked on my phone, very smart of me. Someone my age, someone my body weight, what it would be. Like how normal would that be? And 10 miles, 10 to 15 miles is the average. So I was just scraping in. Just scraping in. That's per hour. Bullshit. So we are going to be ideally kicking up a storm. Now, because this is the 3rd episode, I can tell you I've already learned a few things. Number 1, I put the location here so people can stop asking me, "Oh, are you in Ireland?" No, I'm in Zimbabwe. My family used to own all this territory. Then the empire fell apart. Yeah. So, well, I'm technically in Ireland, so that could be true. So yeah, there's that down, and there is also, I can't do them back to back. I'm not sure why. The good old days. Am right? Well, when I say the good old days, probably wasn't nice for a lot of people. But yeah, like I can't do these back to back because I was so much in bits. I need a day to just have a lighter cycle, then a big cycle, and I'll stream the big cycles, but not the small cycles, and that's okay. And of course, on Wednesdays I don't cycle at all because I'm walking about. Anyway, chat. The news is as follows from my neck of the woods. Number 1, later on today, I will be doing a stream with Commissar Feelgood. That will be UFF, right about 9 o'clock my time. So about three-ish hours after this, it'll be here. And we're playing Vampire the Masquerade. That's the problem way. Brush your teeth after your coffee. Here's the thing, like, maybe it's my autism thinking, but it always made sense to me to when you woke up, have your breakfast first, then brush your teeth, rather than the other way around, because immediately you're putting your protection for the day on your teeth, and then you just get your coffee, get your cereal, get your toast, get your OJ, which fucks up your enamel. That's why I love it. Vitamin C. But, you know, after you start living with people, you realize you're doing it more for them. Hell, I couldn't believe that a girlfriend of mine, when she was living with me, would also brush her teeth at the end of the night as well, just before bed. And then she said, well, that's how you stop getting morning breath. And she was fucking right. But I thought it was like such a waste. After all, no one will smell it. And she just gave me a long look and said, you know we share the same bed now, right? So I took that to heart, and now I end the night whenever possible. Even with just some mouthwash. Your mouth is probably you're like a Komodo dragon, most people. Your mouth is the most vile place on you, besides your brain. You can fuck people up with some strong bacteria if you ever decide to go bitey. Do not go bitey. Unless you have to. And then make sure I don't brush for a month. God damn it. I'm going to eventually be held up in court. So, Low Energy Videos, if that is your real name, did you or did you not tell people how to make a bomb? Yes, but not a very good bomb, Your Honor. Said hi. Said hi. Hiya, Nicholas. Hiya, Sid. I'm Rani. Probably butchered name there. See, yeah, I was hoping I would be able to pull myself up off my arse and give you guys a stream doing this yesterday. But I was absolutely wrecked. I was absolutely wrecked. I did not want to do that in the slightest. Instead, I just wanted to stay in bed and watch Reddit nice guy videos from RedX and Walter Fate and eat peanuts. Because I got sick of peanuts. They weren't even really nice peanuts. I don't know why people think that they taste better with the shell on them and then you have to crack them open. No, they don't. No. Like, well, why? Because the effort made it worthwhile more. It tastes like styrofoam. So there's a good chance you'll get some of that styrofoam peanut in with you. Just eat peanuts that are being deshelled. Or be a mad lad and deshell them yourself when you get home. I guess they were on sale. I mean, we all got the Halloween sweets coming in now. Oh, thanks. Like I said, you're going to get another stream tonight. Gaming stream. Now, if anyone likes Vampire the Masquerade, you should be happy. Because I've only ever played about a third of the game. I never really got that far into it. I've played every opening. I have some mods that will help. Oh no, I haven't! Oh, I haven't gone to Nexus yet. I don't want anything that will break the game. But if there's bugs and I can get quality of life stuff, that I will download. Because apparently, according to Commissar Feelgood, there is a game-breaking bug near the end of the game. And that would suck, because we only do one episode a month. Well, for now. Chesh wants to start doing 2. But her game is much bigger than Vampire the Masquerade, so. Oh Oh damn, we're already at 10 minutes in. Huh. Fascinating. That's speed. There, distance. That's what I want. Today, no matter what, we gotta at least do 10. I mean, look at this. This is nothing. Yo. So anyway, Chad, how you all doing? Any news you'd like to share with class? Eat a good breakfast? Talk to a girl that you liked? Maybe you discovered something really cool about an animal. I tend to, when I go to bed these days, I'm more and more doom scrolling. Very bad, I wouldn't suggest it. But one of the things I do like is when those re-uploads of nature documentaries show up. That can be really good. I keep forgetting, like, how insanely dumb some animals are, or like how they're just not equipped for certain things. Like I was watching one where a parent, it was penguins. They just stood by and watched as a baby chick was snagged up by oh, what are those big birds that hunt penguins? They're not stukas, are they? Anyway, it was like almost looking at its mother, and this mother was just there like, yeah, I'm a penguin. What do you want me to do? You want me to flap at them? Nature is not cruel or kind. It's just nature. Still, it's all we got. At least till we find out if there is life on other planets. And in which case, I guarantee it'll be cooler than ours. Oh, that would suck. We find life on other worlds and it's just single-celled organisms. Bruh. Can we not have the Asari from Mass Effect? You know? Sexy blue girls who can have sex with anyone and also can move shit with their minds and live to be 1,000 years old. Hell yeah. We need something in this universe. I'm looking out there at the water, and there's tons of fish bobbing. You can see the little bloop, bloop, bloop. It almost looks like rain. I think they're popping up to grab flies or something. In a few weeks, it'll be too cold for any of this. At least that's the idea. Climate change is a bitch. Hello. I see you. And if you can hear me, that's all that matters. Wah! Right, now on top of everything else, I'm going to be rationing my water to every 15 minutes. We're at currently not very far. Wow, 2 miles. We're enough. Come on. Now, as always, at the hour mark, I can end at any time. But I should always try to push myself just a bit more. Extra 5 minutes, sweet. Extra, I don't know, half hour. I think a bit over the top, but doable. Like, I used to do 2 hours on the fucking treadmill. A bit more work with the bike, but it's not that much more work. Well, so, rest of the month is basically filled up nearly every day with streams now. To the point where I gotta take a day or two off. There's no point me streaming every day. But when I don't stream, I feel like, oh, I could be doing something right now. Then do something else. I've got so many books I have to read. I still haven't gotten around to that Alien show. Only halfway through it. Alien Earth. It's like, if this was the 90s, I'd be just watching daytime TV on non-stop, thinking that it was like the most important thing in the world to watch. It's procrastination with your eyes. Which is usually one of the main ways of procrastinating, honestly. 15 minutes past. So that means aqua time. Oh no, it's too far. Oh no, why did I not put it on the... Look. I can't reach that. Hey. No, I'm not that dumb. Real quick. Whap, whap, whap. No, the flow's broken. There. Made up for the difference. Also, this was a bad choice of colour for sure. This is going to be soaking at the end of it. But I've got a lot of my clothes on the wash right now, so they're drying. Who cares? Going into a shower after this. Aqua. $67. 67? Why 67? 67. 67. 66. Now, if you want the accents, you need to play up the threes, not the S's. 33 thumbtacks on a Thursday in the theatre. There we go. Sure. That's the Irish accent that everyone always wants to play up. Well, the old leprechaun, toy, toy, toy. Kind of wild that Ireland's so tiny, but we have all these different accents. Still can't understand a word a drunk man from Cork sounds like. They just speed up to the point of like infinite words at all times. And you just have to nod and go, yeah. Or, right. I'm live in Ireland, don't care. Say 6, 7. Just 6, 7. 6, 7. Ooh. Oh. What am I doing here right now? What's my... Damn, we're nearly at 20 minutes. You see, a day or two's break and it suddenly becomes easy again. Which means today we should really try to push it. Like, Jesus Christ. Boop. I say that now. Let's see what I'm like in half an hour. One thing's for sure. Ting, there we go. One ting for sure. You got to. Is you got to get a. When I'm losing the weight, like even when I have my day off, I didn't want to eat that much, so I'm gonna eat even less on my day off. Have myself a nice breakfast. Don't know where, and I'm thinking there's some naan bread and hummus. Little bit of spicy chicken, sandwich chicken. Let's have that. Nibble on a couple of them throughout the day. Hell yeah. It's also weird, as it's getting colder, I want more ice cream. Just like ice cream, milkshakes, ice cold coffee, anything. I don't get it. You think it'd be the other way around? Because I'm also eating more. I'm gonna have more soup. Hell yeah, soup. God, I'm old and boring. Oh yeah, so just to spice it up, I threw in some fentanyl in there. Why not? Now, for some reason, I can't feel my legs at all. What county? You can see it in the description. I'm in Leitrim. I'm from Dublin originally. Been out here for about 10 years now. Oh, what does Barry call us? Blow-ins. We call ourselves Dulcies. I don't think he likes Dulcie. Well, I'm not gonna call you a fucking muck savage, am I? This county is nice, but it's a bit dull for my taste. Always has been. But look, and you can find some really cool people, some really interesting ways of looking at the world. Or they're just great places to get weed from. Hell yeah. And if nothing else, the pints are cheaper up here. Not by much. So I'm not. You're not what? Well, speaking of a Dulce, here comes one now. Been 10 or 11 years now here, overall, since we came out from Dublin. Sure. Been a fair amount of time. We moved out to Carrick proper first, and then we moved out here. Wouldn't have been the worst in the world. Great location for all like the shops and the train and such. But the flooding was bad. I only did have any happen once. A few scares though, besides. It was ironic. We actually came up here for the first. I don't think I ever thought of Leitrim Village at all as a place until we heard that there was a place for sale around these parts, and it was also on RTE, showing the main street here just completely flooded, and that did not bode well. But we've never had anything nearly that bad since, have we? No. left, right. Got a bit of energy today, which is nice. Means I might push the bar a little bit. Not by much, like 10 minutes extra. Ease into it. We'll see what I'm like in the next half an hour. We're at 25 minutes. Well, obviously, that's not what we want to talk about, chat, because we want to talk about the distance. Now, before I go and look it up, I'm going to say I've done about 4, maybe 4 miles. Nothing major. Close enough to half an hour. Fuck it. Alright, speed. Speed definitely isn't the worst or the best. Oh, I wasn't too far off. Oh, come on. Thank you. Boop. 4.5. So, keep this up. If I keep up a decent enough speed, I'll get my 10 minutes in. My 10 miles in, rather. But again, that's nothing really. Better than I did it. It's just, come on, man. I'm going to be filming this. I'm going to have people be judging me. God damn it. I'd like to think at the end of this 100 episode challenge thing I'm doing for myself that my average goes from an hour to at least 2. 2 hours a day might seem like a lot, but I got a lot of free time. Nothing inherently stopping me. If I did 2 streams a week at 2 hours, and then on my own, my normal would just be an hour, holy shit, I would be unstoppable. By unstoppable, I mean I'd be slightly above average. The best type of average. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh. It's still wild to me that a sciatica caused this. You'd think it would make me more lazy, less mobile. But you can't sit on this fucker. You need to bombard it with constant exercise. If not, like, I didn't exercise for the past 2 days. And this morning I woke up and my arse hurt a bit. My upper thigh hurt a little bit. I was like, fuck, okay, I get it. I can't just keep putting it off anymore. So I got up, and here we are. As always, look to that episode of BoJack with the baboon giving the life advice. You know, it gets easier, but you have to do it every day. That's the hard part, but it does get easier. Alright, we're at 5 now. We'll be in. Yeah. Alright, we're at 5. So far, after doing half of the minimum, I feel okay. Sweaty, but I feel fine. So now, we see what I'm like in the other half hour. when I was doing the treadmill, I would always say my goal was to get, I think in an hour, up to 500 calories burned off at a time. Because every once in a blue moon I'd do it. And I feel really good about myself. But if you ever watch those streams, you'll see how fast I'm going. And it's not fun. Woo! Speaking of calories, 126. That's almost a tin of butter beans. Oh no, that'll be a little more than that, isn't it? Kidney beans or black beans. Come on. Give me that sweet, sweet half. I really got to think about like some way to make this more interesting. I mean, some people are just happy to see others suffer, in which case, Whoop. Right. Oh, my shirt's now all sticky, sweaty. Looking forward to the shower after this. As for the stream with Landon, hope you guys had fun. I know YouTube went down while we streamed, nothing we could do about that. At least we weren't alone, you all suffered together. But we had fun. And as for why it just ended the way it did, the best I can think of, I was just so drunk, I wanted to go to bed. And I think in my brain I was just like, I can't think of a way of wrapping it up. I'm just going to hit the computer and turn it off. I mean, I had just downed a whole bottle of vodka. I wasn't exactly in the bestest of mind. Won't be any drinking stream for a couple of weeks now. Well, the stream be damned, any drinking a couple of weeks. But on the plus side, I got the flight to Bristol and my accommodation in Belfast for next month. So now I'm going to sort out some stuff on my end and then start saving up for our next rip-roaring adventure, which will be Scotland. No, that'll be Belfast. Same as before, I'll start my day off in Commissar Feelgood's place, in the spare bed there, and then go on up to the train, up to Dublin, about face, up into the train in Connolly there. Don't even have to leave the station. Let's assume I get there on time. And then boom, off to Belfast. With my travel card, I don't even need to pay anything, as long as it's a return trip. Now, if I wanted to go anywhere around Northern Ireland, like say I wanted to go up to Derry, I'd have to pay out of my pocket for that, but that's fine. It's like, what, £6? That's sterling, but still. Then I know where to go. In fact, my friend might be well, they will be there. They might actually meet me at the train station. If so, we still should make it about face down to the accommodation. It's Airbnb, so you got to be there on time as promised. Luckily I know where this place is. I had breakfast nearby at once. So, get unpacked, quick shower, change of socks, and we go off and maybe even do a live stream. I don't know if we'll be doing it on Wetherspoons, but it'd be pretty good. I'll almost certainly do a Wetherspoons trip footage. Live stream. Come on, Lev, use your words. On the trip back. And I'll probably do the one up in Dublin. The Silver Penny for a change. Well, that's usually where I stream from anyway. No one likes spoons. No one should like spoons. But my God, it's cheap. You can't argue that. Yeah. La breathing. The finest of things. How are we in terms of... We're nearly at 650 in terms of distance. So that's good. Like I said, minimum has to be at least 10. Ideally, I want to do more, but I have nothing but time, so I might as well just not push myself too much. But as for time, we are currently at probably like 33 minutes. I'll be lazy. Come on, I like you got anything else to do. 35, going on 36. And that means I got 25 minutes before I can call it off. And so far I feel okay. But we will see. In about 25 minutes, if I want to, stream ends here. And if I want to keep going for a few more minutes, that's good for me. Like, just health-wise. One thing I have been stopping, which is very bad of me, is my weights. So after this, I should go and do that as well. I'm not showing you that. My form is all wrong. But I have been noticing mild change. That's all that matters. I'm sure someone will be pointing out how my posture is wrong, or I should be keeping up a better pace, or whatever. And to them I say, you're probably 100% right. However, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just doing it my way, and I'm getting results. Had someone in a Discord offer me like herbal advice and like nutrition and shit, and I'm like, thank you, but diet, exercise, water, portion control, it's working for me, and it's doing it really slowly too, and I like that, because I've completely deflated myself in the past. I've lost so much weight that when I was one time over the course of a year, that last time I was up in the pub up there, Dunn's, up there in Carrick. It was a quiet day, and I was just talking to the young girl behind the bar there, just about everything and nothing. And sure enough, the topic of my diet came out, and she was like, you best watch yourself that you don't burn off too quickly. I'm like, oh God, I burned off 14 stone in a year one time. And she's like, I weigh about that. And it was just a moment of like, yeah, I did a hell of a thing, but in the wrong way. I literally did to starve myself and work out until eventually I got ketosis, which I wouldn't recommend. Even though I know some people want to get ketosis, I don't think that's a good idea. I think that it's bad because it means that you are devouring your own body to preserve itself. And trust me, that smell alone isn't great. You also break out in rashes. It's not ideal. And of course, when you have to stop for your own health, you'll balloon right back. So I'm currently at this for just a little over a year now. And I can't tell you how much weight I've lost, but I have gone down in size on every bit of clothing that size matters. So obviously my sock size is the same, but my extra large shirts are now giant tents. You see me wear that Snuggie. That thing is just huge on most people. I got that new coat a few days ago. That was an extra large coat, which means that my t-shirts will be fine in a large. The next time I buy a t-shirt, for whatever reason, I gotta make sure to go for a large. And even if it doesn't properly fit 100% then and there, it will be worked into. That's my goal. In fact, I'm sure I have a few large t-shirts I could kind of put on. Then we'll do that after the shower, just to see how much longer I have to go. I know I've dropped at least 2 sizes in pants. I'm aiming for at least one more size drop before New Year's. And all that matters is diet, exercise, less drinking, much less drinking. And even when I do drink, I should stop drinking beer. I absolutely adore beer. I really like cider, but no. Nah, dog. If you're gonna get drunk, oh, that's another thing. You become a cheap date when you've been just not drinking as much or eating as much. The stuff hits you like a brick. It's brilliant. Don't get me wrong, like I'm not like after having a 1-4 Loco, I'm gonna be like, woo, yeah, I'm so drunk. I'll be more like, oh, this is hitting a bit harder than it should be. And it wasn't exactly a lightweight to begin with. Which is great, because alcohol costs a fortune in this country. For a country that is famed for its drinking culture, alcohol is not your friend. Well, it's not really your friend anyway. But it can be a good frenemy if you wanted to. Wow! Fuck me. Getting into the doldrums now. Okay, we are coming close to a quarter to about 45 minutes. Can I go another half hour? Right now? Maybe? But again, what am I going to be like in 15 minutes? Distance. Oh, that's not so bad. At this rate, we totally are going to get to the 10K. I found the best way of climbing mountains, personal goals and the like, is to not climb one big mountain, but just to climb a series of increasingly, sometimes almost invisibly small hills. Your new norm should become a gentle incline, and that gentle incline should become a hillock, and that hillock should become a hill, and that hill one day won't be a mountain, but that mountain will only be about half the size that it once was. There's some life guru-ness for you. Plus, you need a victory every day. No matter how absolutely small and minute, you need something to say, I did this today. I cleaned my clothes. I had a shave. I brushed my teeth. If you're that depressed, sometimes just brushing your teeth and having a shower is a plus. And I don't want to hear any Jordan Peterson bullshit. He did not create the idea of just treating yourself better to get results. I mean, hell, he's dying of mold right now. So he didn't practice what he preached. Weird ass motherfucker. Kermit sounding piece of shit. Oh well, you know, I'm a real man. Sure you are there, Clarence. Ooh, what if we just all called him Clarence? Hey there, Clarence. Jordan Jordan is the name of a late 90s, early 2000s sort of like magazine cover girl. There was a famous woman by the name of Jordan. And she, wait, was it Jordan? Yeah, it was Jordan. And she was like proper, she was sleazy. And she kind of leaned in on it a bit. Trash TV, Big Brother sort of shit. Reality shows. But you know what? She fucking won. Made enough money. I wonder what she's up to these days. Whew. Oh God, my shirt is absolutely soaking. Oh, I gotta remember to avoid this color going forward. If I keep it up though, the whole color will shift. Like all the moisture will get soaked up like a sponge, and then you guys won't be able to tell what the original color was. Oh. Fuck me. One thing's for sure, my sciatica's happy. Tomorrow, I won't do as long of a run for my cycle for myself. I'll do like bursts of 20 throughout the day. Or 15 even. Oh, I know this stuff is riveting, but I can't really do much about that. Except to say, we have 1.5 miles to go to get our bare minimum in. Can we do it? Can we reach the top of that mountain? Or hillock? One thing's for sure, I'm not afraid of showing this side of my life on camera. A lot of people are, especially all the women I know, the way they have to have makeup on, or the right costume, sometimes literally costume, if ever they're like live streaming. Oh, I have to be presentable. Fuck that noise. Just go and work up a sweat. You're gonna get creeped on either way. You might as well do something productive while you're doing it. Speaking of, shameless plug, but like, share and subscribe, links in the doobly-doo, including Streamlabs. Ooh, boat time. Wah. Streamlabs and Discord, Blue Sky. I forgot to put my Twitch up there again. Very dumb of me. That's one of the rental boats around these parts. People come up from Dublin or Germany or wherever to sail up and down the Shannon and go to the locks. Do a bit of fishing. Get drunk. Park up in one of the numerous pubs nearby. And it will berth. And have a few pints. Because you can legally pilot those absolutely locked if you want. There's nothing against it, which is so stupid. No wonder every once in a while you'll see people like having, at least once a year I see a crash on that thing. Okay, my back is not happy with me. Yeah. 7, 8, 9. Okay. So, can we pull this off in how many minutes? Ooh. 11. I have 11 minutes to get this all the way to 10. 90. Boop. Suppose if I don't think about it, won't be the end of the world. For some people, this would be like the lightest workup. I'm just not built like that. I'm out of shape. If I had a prime, I think I'm past it. I am eating a lot healthier than I used to, but my God. Still, I don't need to measure myself up to a fucking professional cyclist or anything. I'm just doing me. And that's good, because you gotta. One thing I heard, this is something that never happened to me. One thing I've heard is a lot of fat people don't want to go to gyms because they'll feel self-conscious being around all like the really good looking people working out. And anyone who fucks with you, that's a shit gym if no one suddenly dogpiles them and removes them from the group. Like, you're there to lose weight, you're there to tone up, you're there to feel better about yourself and to live a healthier lifestyle. You also, let's be real here, might eventually have enough confidence to say hi to someone, and vice versa, because a lot of people are in there too. It's a great way to work off stress. I notice one more thing. I get more anxious if I don't exercise for a good while. I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And you know what? If half of this is what I described as psychosomatic, good, let it be a placebo. Just don't tell me about it. Yeah, it never happened to me. I'd go in there as this sweaty, hairy motherfucker into gyms and just get on the treadmill, get on the bike, get on the rowing machine, and just go to town. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting there. We still have many minutes to spare. Now, not every day I'll be able to hit the 10, but today I did. That's a good thing. If you guys want, next year I will put down to get a bike. Just anything, really. There's a place around the corner that sells some, even some second-hand ones. And at that point, I can strap this camera or break up my old GoPro and strap it to a helmet, like Patrician TV is doing right now, going across America for the charity cycle. And I can just start cycling around Leitrim. All right, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Big cycling community around these parts. 7, 8, 9, and yeah, bare minimum. Woo! With a fair bit of time to spare. This calls for a celebration. Okay, with that done, it's all gravy now, baby. The only thing I don't like right now is my arse is hurting a bit. This chair is just at the end of the day unpleasant to sit on. 4 minutes. Thank you to whoever gave me that like there. I'd like to think you've been following me around to see if I could have some follow through. This has actually been a fairly successful little show thing I'm doing. And I think it's because it's on my phone. You're able to scroll through it. But yeah. So, as for me right now, we have 5 minutes to go. And if after that 5 minutes, if I want, I can end it. Or I can push. Now, it won't be very long. But either way, maybe an extra 10 minutes. But I am feeling it. I am generally feeling it. But I'm also feeling like maybe I could pull it off. If I could do that hour 10. Just don't expect that on every single stream, you know? Some days I'll be struggling to make the hour. Or other times, who knows? One day we could have the mysterious 2 hours. There's no point doing over 2 hours. You're just gonna cause strain. I could do it if I had a death wish and I was really invested in something looking at, like maybe a movie. Maybe I should hook up like a player to this TV here and have a movie playing that I love. And then it'll just be all like silent and shit. Try some of the new items that came to Taco Bell. Flaming Hot Cheeto Grilled Cheese Burrito. That sounds awesome. Would it live up to the hype? It is Taco Bell. Stream's coming close to an hour now. Yeah, when I'm done, I'll pop into the shower and peel off this layer of salt that's formed on top of me. Then I will go and do my arms, which doesn't make me sweat because I only do a few of them at a time. I only do sides of 10 and curls of 12 at a set. It's not much, but it is building up. Same thing. If I was in a goddamn gym, and I have been, like they've shown me how to do the whole standardized workout thing, and it's a nightmare. That was before I had the sciatica. I'd rather not. Now that we have a Taco Bell in Ireland, if it does well and it goes outside of Cork, I'll go and do it. Yeah, I'll fucking go and do it. Like, I've had it enough times in the States. Can't say it was anything to write home about. The one thing on the menu I liked, was it the potato wrap or something? That was gone. And yes, haha, the Irish guy likes the potato wrap. The grilled cheese burrito is my favorite item. For now, Taco Bell's mainstay. I think I've had that. I saw Fredo trying the Arby's grilled steak. And he saw it and he was like, he couldn't believe that they had that because it looked like it looked like zombie meat. It looked horrible. And then he did a follow-up where he's in his car and he tries it and he says, okay, this is not beef, it's donkey. It was something on the farm, but it wasn't a cow. Saying that, it's actually not the worst thing in the world. And he said, you get what you pay for. The thing in your head that you think it's going to taste like, it tastes like. So, and you've only got yourself to blame. And that's fair. That is fair. Okay. One thing's for sure, I'm not going back to a fucking Popeyes again next time I'm up in the States, which whenever the hell that'll be. After a certain Dorito brand is pulled from the shelves, hopefully with much force. But we last time we were in Popeyes, it was just underwhelming as all hell. And there's so many other chains I haven't gone to before. All right, here is 10 seconds. All right, now we've done it the hour. So it's all just now for show. I'm pushing myself. So let's start by getting to that 665, okay? And for the record, I have done nearly, about just slightly over 12K. But pushing nearly 300 calories. That's nothing to scoff at. Maybe I'll try for that. Maybe I'll go before the end of the stream. Try to get... Nah. Maybe if we started at 75. I know I'm on fumes now. I'm not just talking about my BO. Why? Actually, that's another great thing about losing weight and having a healthier diet. Your sweat still is sweat and it's still stinky, but it ain't as stinky. That is such a nice little touch. It doesn't even feel as bad as sweat when you're fatter. I don't know how else to describe it. It feels like just lukewarm water on your skin before you say, yeah, that's what sweat feels like. Not when you're morbidly obese. When you're morbidly obese, it comes out as this sort of slime. At least that's how I always see it. But as I lose the weight, as the sweat smells less bad. Now, one thing's for sure. I'm tossing everything in this into the wash. And these trousers were just washed. These pants. Well, back into the wash to go. Sweaty boy. I wonder if people will buy my socks after my workouts. I know the whole bathwater thing. The farts in a jar. Ugh. Gonna change the topic now. That era is finished. Especially nowadays, if cam girls want to interact with their fans, they'll just create an AI avatar of themselves and upload them to a porn site. Like, oh, you want to create a custom avatar? Here's these promo code. Type it in. There, now I'm your girlfriend. That'll be $500. And people will pay it. It's not happy people. Not good people. People will pay it. Oh, I saw these really cool shoes. They're like motorized wheel shoes. I think we have them for like Sunday. But they look like little cars on your feet. Now these little lights. They're ugly as shit. But you actually walk as fast as you normally can run. on flat surfaces. It'd be awful out here in this countryside. But it's it's pretty like cool looking. The problem was they start at $1,000. And the guy said at the end of it, is it worth it? No. Cool, very fun, very useful. You can get to wherever you need to go with a fraction of the energy, but too expensive. However, they used to be more expensive. So by that logic, in like 100 years, 100 years, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years, shoes like that will be beyond dirt cheap. If there's a demand for them. And if people can go around those little e-scooter things, the balance boards and what have you, people can go around those weird little shoes. Before you say, isn't that just roller skates? Yeah, but these ones you don't need to put any extra energy in. You're just sliding like an NPC walks in a video game. Alright, we're 5 minutes past the hour. The weird thing is, and I'm very proud of myself, I could keep going. You can hear it in my voice. You know what can't keep going? My arse. I can't get comfortable to save my life. Oh, did I just earn another 5 minutes? We'll see. Let's see how we're doing for the calories. Ooh. Okay, that's where we'll wrap it up. Because look, we can do this shit. Yeah, numbers go up. Stonks. Calorie stonks. Which is ironic because technically numbers are going down in my body. 300 calories. I think that's my breakfast right there. I had a bowl of muesli. Nothing in it, just milk. And a cup of coffee. So, if nothing else, we should be good to go. Now, the real question is, you guys want to see my shirt at the end of this? I'm there, I'm thinking, should I? Should I? Ooh. Should I? If anyone wants to. It's actually, some years, these sort of shirts get a lot worse. 80. All right. Come on. 5, 6, 7. All right, we're on 299. This is it, folks. Woo! Wait. Can we get 666? Will I go back to the time? Can we get 666? No, we cannot. Don't be an idiot. Did I just say? Yeah, I did. Oh, man. All right, for that, we're hitting the 70. See, hell yeah. See what I mean? I got it in me. It's just, I can no longer sit the way I used to. I can no longer veg. Take it for granted, folks. Even sitting can be a bit of... a little bit much. Eight. All right. What did I say about watching a pot boil? It's a kettle. It's the same thing. This was a good one. Now we're 10. And I know in my heart I could do more if I could just sit down for longer. Maybe I should get myself a better seat. I try to find the best seat covering. But for now, I'm also thinking I'm probably going to push the Vampire the Masquerade back until 10 for you Americans, because I know you guys love that game. I mean, we Irish do too. That's why 2 Irish people are going to play it. 310 calories. All right, this is it. This is the final of it. We're going to get to a 70. I know I've been procrastinating, but good. Let's procrastinate for the right reasons. When I'm done also, I got to remember to wipe this damn thing down. 30. Oh yeah, 15 seconds. So that's me. Another successful run, cycle, Forza Habit. And here we go. Ooh. There we are. Took you long enough, didn't it? Oh, baby. Wowzers. If nothing else, I can say I did this today. Woo! Look at these cheekbones. My God. I got my dad to thank for that. Ugh. My man's side of the family always had rounder faces. Jesus. Oh. Fuck me. I'm going to be walking like Frankenstein for the next hour. Ugh. Oh. Woohoo. Ooh, gotta stretch a bit. Oh, so that's that. And here you go. It looks like I'm a baby that spilt all their apple juice all over them. Oh, and I look like a big old baby with a big old beard, big old dwarf baby. So, with that said, have yourselves a fantastic time. And treat yourself better than I did, or else you might end up being the one making live streams to force yourself to exercise the bare minimum. Oh, and remember to still do this. The next one of these, I don't know. It will at least be 2 days. And then, but the next time you see me will be on UFF in a few hours. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe to see that here. Especially if you like Vampire the Masquerade or Commissar Feelgood or both. Next time I go to Twitch will be Friday, so that's tomorrow. And then on Sunday is Bearded Ramblings here. Let's hope it works this time, shall we? Let's hope it works. All right. This is going to feel disgusting pulling off, but it needs to be done. Take care, and yeah, be the change you want to see. Bye!